beer's cold and there's plenty of shrimps on the bar.
From Hodes to Lara Bingle,
So where the bloody hell are you?
all the way through to Kylie. Convincing tourists to splash some cash in Australia has long focused on international travellers. But a global pandemic demands a patriotic rethink.
Take a holiday.
For Australia.
This is another ticket to recovery.
800,000 cheap airfares will be made available, with the Commonwealth subsidising flights to regional areas which have seen visitor numbers plummet.
You want to get tourists on the ground? You've got to get planes in the air.
The Red Centre, Broome, Far North Queensland, the Sunshine and Gold Coasts, New South Wales South Coast, Southern Victoria, Northern Tasmania and Kangaroo Island benefiting from half-price tickets from April 1.
There are 13 initial locations. The key word there is initial.
So initial that late today Darwin and Adelaide were added too. Some of the total $1.2 billion package will also go towards keeping aviation workers employed until international borders reopen.
We've got lots of people that are still stood down and not working full-time hours.
It gets us ready. It allows us to keep those employees, the 7,500 people connected to the airline.
But with the government's JobKeeper wage subsidy due to end in a matter of weeks, there's already criticism this package falls well short of what's needed.
Whoa, here we go.
This isn't a tourism package, it's a selective aviation package.
Every worker who works in aviation should receive JobKeeper until the virus passes.
While we're happy to see certain regional areas get a leg up in this process, a little more even spread across the country and recognition of how wide the pain is would have been helpful.
The major airlines are hopeful international travel could start up again in October if Australia's vaccine rollout goes to plan. But today, federal health officials conceded that time frame is now in doubt. International supply issues and the time between the first and second jabs pushing out the schedule.
The great majority of people will have had 2 vaccines by then and everyone will have had 1. And it's a semantic difference whether a small proportion have to come back a little bit later for their second dose.
Semantics with potentially significant consequences for Australia's health response and the economy. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Canberra.